So this is a comment on a video I made about China. Air quality, water contamination, and other food-related issues you don't mention. If the number of infrastructure determines how developed a country is, then most Western countries are pretty developed. You have to look deeper to other things that they insinuate are not going well in China. And the reason I wanted to comment on this, to respond to this comment, because this is 100% dead wrong. It used to be correct, but now it's 100% dead wrong. Just like most other Americans, I remember reading all of the stories and hearing all of the news about how polluted China was, how many days they had of just unbearable smog, the crazy water pollution. We got the stories of the baby formula that was mixed in with poisonous chemicals, food contamination. What they didn't report here in the West is that the executives who wound up contaminating that baby formula were sentenced to death. And that also in China, apparently they have moved off of GDP as the main indicator of economic progress. And now they are strictly using environmental yardsticks to judge whether or not a business is successful or a sector in China is doing well. Now, I haven't been everywhere. I have been to Nanjing, Beijing, and Shanghai, but between Nanjing, Beijing, and Shanghai, I took the bullet train so I could see the surrounding land. I could see all of the stuff that was going on between those places. I saw miles upon miles of windmills. I saw tons of solar panels being used all over the place. I saw a few nuclear power plants. I did not see any really big smokestack belching coal power stations, although I know they do exist. I did not see a lot of visible pollution. I also did not experience a lot of pollution in the air. It didn't, honestly, the air in Italy felt a little bit dirtier than the air in China did, and that surprised me. My son has asthma, so he's very, very sensitive to that sort of stuff. I was worried about taking him to China. He was fine. He had problems in Italy because of all of the diesel cars there. Diesel cars put out a little bit more particles, you know what I'm saying? He was having asthma attacks in Italy, nothing in China. Again, regarding food quality, you know that thing that a lot of Americans say happens when they go to Europe, and I've been to Europe several times, where they go to Europe and they get their hands on European food, they start eating it, and suddenly their skin clears up, they lose weight, and they have more energy, and they feel happier. I was not expecting that to happen in China, but that happened in China. My daughter's skin cleared up a good deal. We were eating crazy amounts of food. We were not holding back, and they had these huge breakfast buffets at the hotels we were staying at, which means you can't really check the quality of everything. You know what I mean? It's just sort of a smorgasbord of stuff. You just grab it and you eat. And we ate a lot. We ate more than we do in America. We all came home a little thinner. So all of this added up says to me that yes, perhaps China had a problem with pollution and food quality in the past, but it seems like they are solving that problem very rapidly and very completely. Instead of setting up this dynamic of China's good and America's bad, I want to point at the policies, because everything that they are doing over there, we can do here as well. We just choose not to. And I think their policies over there are great, are good policies, right? They would be very helpful for us to implement here. So I want to advocate for that, not get into this stupid jingoistic back and forth.